Hi everyone, it's Shooter Rex here. Another hobby that I have besides guns and target shooting is music, and one of the favorite things I love to do is playing the drum set. What you're looking at right now is my monster kit in my basement, inspired by famous drummers like Terry Bozzio and Neil Peart from Rush. I've also been involved and served as a church drummer for about 35 years. Here's my photo with Duncan Phillips, the drummer from the Newsboys. Hi everyone, so I'm here with Russ Nyberg.
Yep.
And he's going to talk a little bit about his setup and what production we're going to be witnessing right now.
So, hi everyone. This is the Miss Saigon US National Tour. We've been out on the road for a little over a year and a half, coming up on 2 years here this summer. And I play both drums and percussion for the show. The original show in New York and in London actually had 2 percussionists on it. For the road, we've scaled it down to 1, so I often have to do kind of double duty covering everything. We have 7 gongs in the setup. Some of these are actually from the original production back in the 80s and 90s, which is kind of special. We have all these sorts of little toys and bell trees here, which kind of give the sound of the show and everything what we're doing. There's fun things here, like these are the kabuki clappers. We had to order these from Japan. And all sorts of blocks, more tings, bowls. And yeah, this is my home, away from home on tour. So once we get going with the show, I have these video monitors placed all around the setup. There's one there, one here, third one here. So that's got the conductor conducting. So if I'm playing here, I can see him right here above my music. If I turn around here, I've got him here. When I'm on drum set, I've got him right here. So that way I can stay really connected with the orchestra, because they have me here in a back room for sound reasons, isolated. I have my own headphones here, so I can really engage and listen closely. And we have these little roll-in mixers here, and I have the whole orchestra in there dialed in, so I can hear what I need to hear and make the show sound the best it can.
Okay, so for most drummers, this is probably the most common question. Who are your influences or your favorite drummers?
I'd say Gene Krupa, who was famous, big bands back in the 40s, 50s. Buddy Rich, just because he kind of paved the way. For a lot of jazz and also popular drummers, and he had incredible speed chops. And the third one, who's still living, is Vinnie Colaiuta. Just a great, versatile, awesome drummer. And I got to meet him one day. And if I had to add a fourth, probably Steve Gadd.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. So I'll try and keep the music kind of, turning on this stand so you can kind of see what's going on.
Okay, sure.
Usually I have so much of it memorized where I'll kind of flip 10 pages at a time.
Oh,
but when I have guests, I like to, you can kind of keep an eye out.
Sure.
There's times like in the beginning here, it's split like this because, for the 2-player version,
yeah,
one player would play the Thai Beltry, one would play the Kurtalis. But in this case, I have to cover both. So.
Okay, got it. My wife Claire has always wanted to see this show, so I decided to take her out on a date, and at the end of the show, Russ Nyberg took us for a backstage tour.